When Ferrari broke Ford's heart, Ford didn't get mad. He built a weapon. In the early 1960s, Henry Ford II, the grandson of the Henry Ford, wanted to make his company cool again. He was tired of building cars for accountants and school teachers. He wanted glory. So he did what any ambitious man would do. He tried to buy Ferrari. At the time, Ferrari was the name in racing. They owned Le Mans, the most prestigious race on earth. Ford figured, why build a race team when you can just buy one? But when Enzo Ferrari saw the fine print in Ford's deal, the bit saying he'd lose control of his beloved racing division, he exploded. He threw the Americans out of his office and told them to, in very Italian terms, get lost. Henry Ford II didn't take rejection well. He looked at his engineers and said, all right, if Ferrari won't sell me his company, we'll beat him at Le Mans instead. And with that, the war began. Ford poured millions into a project that would make accountants cry and engineers go slightly mad. The goal: build a car that could run flat out for 24 hours and destroy Ferrari on their own turf. The result was the Ford GT40, a car so low it barely came up to a man's knee. Its V8 roared like thunder, and its design was pure aggression, short, wide, and utterly uncompromising. But at first, it was a disaster. Engines blew up, gearboxes shattered, drivers spun off into ditches. Ford's revenge car couldn't even finish a race, until one man got involved, Carroll Shelby, a cowboy of an engineer with a heart condition and a hatred for nonsense. He stripped the GT40 down, rebuilt it his way, and told Ford to let his drivers race flat out. No politics, no pride. And in 1966, at the 24 Hours of Le Mans, everything changed. Ferrari showed up, confident as ever. But this time, the Fords didn't break. They thundered down the Mulsanne straight at 330 kilometers per hour, lap after lap, hour after hour. When the dust settled, Ford didn't just win, they finished first, second, and third. The unthinkable had happened. Detroit had beaten Modena. The richest company in America had humbled the most passionate car maker in Europe. For 4 years in a row, the GT40 dominated Le Mans, and in doing so, became something greater than just a race car. It became a symbol of pride, defiance, and revenge, served at 7,000 RPM. Decades later, the name returned. The modern Ford GT, built not for money, not for luxury, but for one purpose: to remind the world what happens when you tell Ford he can't do something. Because the GT40 wasn't built for the road. It was built to settle a score. And it did, beautifully, brutally, and louder than anyone ever thought possible.